In two of Maine's largest cities, those disparities where we see more black people being pulled over and arrested by police are significant. South Portland and Portland's police departments both arrest black people at a higher rate than white people. That's according to data collected from 2018 to 2020. It has been 1 year now since this research was released to the public, and now we are taking a hard look at what both police departments have done since the report was released. News at Maine's Jack Mowat live in studio tonight with more. Hi, Jack.
Hey, Brian. We first reported on this data this time last year. It noted the disparities in the report and had several recommendations for the two police departments to follow up on. There were things these departments have been working on, and there are other items they haven't. I sat down with both police chiefs along with the ACLU of Maine about how we can move forward. Following the murder of George Floyd in 2020, protests hit Maine, demanding for more accountability from police departments in the state. After the protests, both Portland and South Portland police asked researchers to study their departments to look for evidence of any trends that show black people at a disadvantage when dealing with police.
The system seems to have two rules, one for people of color and one for white people.
Michael Kebede with the ACLU says the results were not surprising. In the study, it found black people, while accounting for just 3 to 5% of the population, made up 15 to 17% of all arrests.
A lack of investment in human services and in the things that lead to thriving communities.
The report made several recommendations for how both police departments could address racial disparities, but these recommendations were made 1 year ago. So what's changed?
The number might be a little bit higher than what the population is, but there could be a very good reason for that.
Portland Police Chief Mark Du Bois says he was pleased with the report. Even while it shows the disparities in race for arrests, he says there just wasn't enough evidence to show that there was any bias in the police department.
All these situations are so unique, like every car stop is very unique for a variety of circumstances. Like you'd really have to dig into each one.
The things that came out of it surprised me a little bit.
South Portland Police Chief Dana Hearn says even though the report did not say officers were biased, the racial disparities still need to be fixed.
And I'm not going to sit here and say, there's nothing wrong with us. We're perfect. No one's perfect.
Both departments told us since this report, there is better data collection for traffic stops. The departments have new computer systems for officers to input that information. More data could mean more awareness of trends and potential bias in these departments. Elsewhere, though, police have struggled to implement recommendations because of staffing and budget concerns.
We just don't have the staff to be that proactive.
There's some things that they recommended that would probably just cost prohibitive.
The report also recommended more community-based policing. Chief Ahern says this is hard to do with the structure of police departments in the state. Meantime, Portland police utilize behavioral health liaisons. But Kebede with the ACLU says distrust in the police is still a major issue.
If you are part of the same structure that could potentially send me to jail, my reasons for trusting you diminish.
And both departments say data collection is getting better when officers are in the field. 1 year after the data was taken for this study, a new law was put in place in Maine that requires police to write down a driver's race, ethnicity, gender, and context surrounding the stop. A lot of this before 2021 was policy decided by each department.
With the progress report, Jack, thank you.